Good morning, good morning. We're going to do a little winter reading here, winter morning reading. And I know I don't know, it could still be technically fall, but it just feels like winter like today. It's just cold, it's rainy. And I'm going to do a quick little review of how like you can cleanse a new deck of cards. You can use Palo Santo, you could use your sage, you could use smoke in any way. Incense, iano suyano tuyano uyana. You can use it, go over a candle. I have a candle over here. Oyana siano tu. Oyana siano tu. Just putting, I know I'm using light language, but you could just use your intention here. And I like to also like infuse my energy into it. And I keep saying my, but it really feels like a team effort, like with my guides and angels and guides. I'm just blessing it. And some people, they'll like do like a little knock doop doop, and anasiano too. I don't know, my cards are like, I don't know if they like that, but anasiano tu iano uyana. And then also iano tu iano uyana kiano tu iano uyana. And you can hold them up against your heart space too, just really Iana, Kiana, Siana, Tiana, Oyana. Oh, that's weird. Like when I have my hand cupped like that, I can feel the vibration of my voice going through the cards. Ayana, Siana, Tuyana, Oyana. Okay. And then you can also blow them. Also and again though, each of these needs to be tied with the intention of like you're cleansing and you're claiming. Cleansing and claiming kind of thing. They are no longer like just store stock. They are your cards. They are your part of you. They are part of your practice, a part of your just a part of your day, a part of your like space. It's part of your sacred routine and your sacred time with spirit. So it's a thing. It's like this is like something to be treated special. Okay, so that being said, this is a new deck. This is the Seasons of the Witch Winter Tarot. And they have the Oracle decks too. I would love to get the Yule one, but I felt like I was supposed to get this first. This is the back side. And then these are the fronts. And then the card of the month that we're learning about this is the original Rider-Waite version of the Emperor. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because this will stay out like as part of our reading. So it's already, and this is the Winter Emperor. So all of these cards are like winter based. So let's dive in. And so we know that we already have the Emperor as part of our reading is what I'm saying. Because we're having a female emperor here is like holding space for us. All right, we got our cards. And I feel like we're supposed to I'm going to do one little drop of frankincense here. Iano su iano tu. Maybe another one here. Iano su iano tu. Iano su iano tu. And on my heart space, iano su iano tu. Ayana siano tu iano uyana kiano su iano tu iano uyana. Iano tuyano oyana kiano oyana siano tuyano oyana. Iano suyano tuyano oyana kiano oyana. And you can bless yourself. Just follow what feels good and right to you. Iano suyano tu. Oyano suyano tu. Oyano suyano tu. Okay. Oyana siano tuyano oyana kiano oyana. We're going to do just a quick short little breath practice to help us connect with spirit. Feet and or bum on the ground, closing your eyes. We're going to be pulling out that beautiful Mother Earth energy, asking her just to envelop us in her love and her healing, and that unconditional love and that healing, that bone deep healing. And just this like allowing us, providing this beautiful safe space, allowing us just to surrender unto her and allow us just to like trust fall and allow her to hold us in this safe space. So breathing in through your nose, nice and slow. Hold. Release. 2 more times there, remembering your intention as you do so. Hold, locking the energy in, and release. Letting go of all that no longer serves you, making space for newness, making space for grace, making space for greatness. So breathing in one more time. Hold, release. This time we're going to be pulling down from Father, Son, Source, Light energy, calling down that energy of this cleansing, of clearing all the way through our center channel, pushing and cleansing and clearing all energy that does not belong here, pushing it all the way straight out through our center channel down into Mother Earth and allowing her to take that and heal that for us and return to cinder, like just return to cinder, return to cinder, return to cinder. And also just like anything that we've been carrying for, that's this ancient energy that has just been holding us, like keeping us stuck in a space, allowing her just to take that and just take it, bury it, and fertilize it and act as fertilizer for new growth. Just really cleansing and clearing all the energy that does not belong here. And then again, when we exhale, we are expelling all that no longer serves us. So breathing in through the nose, pulling that beautiful Father, Son, Source, Light energy down through our crown. Hold, release. 2 more. Hold, release. 1 more. Hold, release. Okay, so now for our heart space, we're pulling up that beautiful Mother Earth energy down, pulling down the Father, Son energy. So you can almost think of it too as like the Empress and the Emperor, that divine feminine and the divine masculine coming together, creating this beautiful balanced energy of the divine feminine masculine. And then whenever we exhale, we're pushing that energy out, really feeling, seeing, sensing that our energy field expanding out and creating in that energy, that balance, filling that space up, just allowing us to stay grounded and connected. So breathing in through the nose, hold, release. Breathing in, hold, release. Iana siano tuiano, oyana kiano oyana, iana siano tu. Still with your eyes closed, hand on heart space, calling in our angels and our guides. And you, you need to have this intention as well. You need to be calling in. You need to be claiming and creating the sacred time and space and container for us as well. All right. That's what amplifies this energy. That's what makes this magical, as if we're in this together as a team. All right, so calling in our angels and our guides, calling in Jesus, Mary, Mary Magdalene too, calling in the Cailleach, calling in the archangels, Michael and Metatron, Uriel, Azrael, Gabriel, and Raphael to be here to hold this sacred space together for us, this container, cleansing and clearing all energy that does not belong here, and amplifying all energy that is meant for us in our highest good. Iana siano tu, calling in our ancestors of love and light, our ascended masters, ascension council, galactic councils, all of those at the highest of high of love and light, and only those at the highest of high of love and light, to be here with us, to allow us to be, and to help us to be. Oyana siano tuiano, oyana kiano suiano oyana. They're kind of tweaking the words here this morning. Cleansed and cleared containers of the divine spirit and clear channels. Oyana kiano suiano tuiana. for the messages in which we in which we need to receive for our highest good in this moment. Ianatianosu, ayanasianotu, ayanasianotu, uyanosu, ianotu, ianosu, ianasianotu, 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 uyano, tuyano, suyano, su. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. All right, new deck. What do you have for us this morning? Six of Winter Cups. And yes, each one does say winter, and that does bother some people. I don't think it bothers me. That has a lot going on in there. She's dreaming. Ooh, new moon. I like that. The new moon, all dark and mysterious, not knowing what newness is coming through. Master of Winter Pentacles. So, there we go. Maybe the king. All right, so I think that's it on that one. I like that, though. He's all warm and cozy, reading, learning. Up, more pentacles. We have Six of Pentacles. Yanosu, yanotu. Uyanosu, yanotu. Uyanosu, yanotu, uyanosu. Uyanosu, yanotu. Four of Wands. All right, so now we're going into the Moon Witch Oracle. Yanosu, yanotu. True North. Stay true to yourself. Look. Ooh. I love these cards so much. They are such like good like card stock. They're good size. And they go with like that dark kind of goes, and the gold kind of goes with these cards. It seems like there's lots of, you know, black and gold and gray kind of thing. And then now we're going into the Tarot of the Abyss here. Yanasianotu. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Which is interesting for this winter reading. He's got a bag full of wands, full of fire. Queen, and look, though. Queen of Wands. Look at her. Oh, Mamma Mia. Look how connected she is. That's the goal, right? That's the dream. I'm going to put her up. She looks like she needs to go with the Emperor up there. Okay, one more I feel like over here. It's supposed to go opposite of this 10 of Wands. I will post a picture of these cards and put those in the little post there on there. 5 of Pentacles. Huh. Look at all these pentacles. But this one is different than like, has a whole different feel than this one, right? This is 6 of Pentacles. This is like, I have plenty, you know, more than enough I'm going to share. This one is like feeling like, help. So interesting. Okay. So we have True North is kind of bottom center, but kind of mostly center. And then you've got above it, you've got the 6 of Cups. Look at her dreaming away. And then kind of sandwiching is kind of, I'll just have to do the picture. But again, we have the Emperor upper right, the Queen of Wands upper left, and then underneath the Queen of Wands you have New Moon. Underneath the Emperor you have Master of Pentacles. Then onto the left of the New Moon you have Four of Wands. To the right of Master of Pentacles you have the Six of Pentacles. Underneath the New Moon you have Five of Pentacles. Underneath the Master of Pentacles you have the Ten of Wands. All right, let's see what they have to say. But that's it, which is a lot. I feel like I need to put this on my legs. All right. Oya nasiano tu, oya nasiano tu. Oya nasiano tu, oyano suyano. It really feels like there's like we're sitting around a fire, and they're like, we have gathered here together, friends. They've been saying friends for a while. Like it feels like a masculine energy of like gathering, like, and talking about, and they're calling us friends, like we're the friends like that have gathered around this fire, this circle, and this circle of like at night, and we're all sitting there waiting for the wisdom to be shared. Iano suyano tu, oiana siano tu, oiana siano tu, suyano oiana, oiana suyano tuiana, oiano suyano tuiano oiana. Iano suyano tuiano oyana, iano suyano tuiano oyana. What has been weighing on you so heavily will weigh on you no more. Oyana kiano suyano tuiano oyana. It's a lay your burdens down time. Iano suyano tuiano oyana. It is time to lay your burdens down. It is a time to lay your burdens down. It is time to lay your burdens down. It is time to lay them down and walk away. It is time to not carry them with you anymore. Oiana siano tuiano oiana, iana suiano tuiano oiana. By carrying this burden with you everywhere that you go, and which has you all hunched over because the weight of these burdens, it's not serving anyone. It's no longer serving you, and it's not serving anyone around you, all of those around you whom you love and cherish. It is not serving them. It is time to lay these burdens down. These burdens in which you claim iana suriano tuiano kuiano oyana to be a part of you, and yet in which they are not an intricate part of you. They are iana kuiano suriano tuiano oyana kiano oyana. That in which you have experienced, that in which you have things you have taken part in, that in which has happened to you, that in which feelings you have felt, that in which you have claimed as your own, as being part of you. This in which has happened to me, this in which ails me, this in which the damage has been done, and so this is which I claim to be my own. And yet, so we carry these claims. We carry these claims. We carry these claims. These are the things that I have done. These are the wrongs that I have committed. These are the hurts that I have put upon others. These are the hurts that have been put upon me. These are the wrongs that have been done to me. These are the iana kiano suiano tuiano oiana siano tuiano oiana kiana siano tuiano oiana. These are the things that have happened in which the grievances in my life in which I carry and have become part of. Iana kiana siano tuiano oyana. Iana siano tuiano oyana. It is like an old woman stitching together a quilt of old clothes to keep her warm at night. These are the items in which you carry, and yet they are these items that would bring fright to others. So why in which we have woven them into our bones, into our soul, into our being, in which they don't belong. They are not a part of us. They are bending us, bending. It is as if the Iana Kiano Suiano Tuiano Oyana, the South Carolina state tree, is this palm tree, and it is like bent but not broken. It's the winds can bend, like the hurricanes of the Carolina coast can bend, and yet it's not broken. And yet, but we still like choose to carry all of these burdens. We choose to carry these burdens. Some of the things have been chosen for us and have been given to us, and then we take and we claim them as our own, and we carry them as our own. These are the burdens that weigh us down. These are the burdens that break us down. These are the burdens that slow us down, that weigh us down, that bring pain upon our extremities, our lower back, our shoulders, our neck, our head, our arms, our legs, our knees, our feet, our ankles. Feel into your body. Feel into your body. Close your eyes. Feel into your body. Feel the weight. Feel the weight. Feel the weight of all that you carry. Feel the weight of it all. How heavy it is. It's so heavy, the burdens that you bear. It's so heavy. It's so heavy. It's so heavy. This weight that you carry, that is no longer yours. I want you to picture all of that in your bag, that is on your back, just as the Ten of Wands. Okay, picture all of these burdens that you carry, all the wrongs that you have done, all the ways in which you have hurt others in your life, that you have been carrying the guilt and the blame and the shame for. And then also all of the burdens, all of the hurts, all the pain, all the blame, and all the shame of all the different things that have been done to you, that you have then adopted and put in the bag to carry along with what you have done. Now put in the bag as well all of those burdens, all of the hurt, all of the pain, all the blame and the shame of the ways in which those around you have been hurt and been wronged, in which you carry. All those burdens, put it in your bag. Feel the pain in your hips. Feel the pain. Where is the pain radiating from? In your knees, in your feet, in your ankles, your shoulders, your neck, your head, your back, upper back, middle of your back, your lower back. All over. Feel them. Feel the pain. Feel the weight. Feel the burden. 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 Iana kiano suiana oyana. Feel the weight of it. Feel how it hunches your shoulders over. Feel how it bends you. Feel how it bends you and strains you, every muscle and bone in your body, how it aches, carrying all of this weight. Feel the weight of it. Feel the burden of it, the hurt, the pain, the blame, the shame, the ache. Feel it. Feel how it's a part of you. Feel how that ache is a part of you, running through your veins. Now feel and know in this moment that it is only a part of you because we chose to allow it to be a part of us. We chose to hold on to these things. We chose to carry these things. We chose to gather them up and save them for later, to reminisce on our remorse. We chose this. Know that in this moment that you chose this. Now, in your mind's eye, picture the Cailleach, this older, wise woman walking up behind you. And she is lifting that bag off of your shoulders. She's lifting the bag off your shoulders, helping you slip one arm out. And you're so tired. You're just so tired. You just can't even hardly move as she helps you with this bag. You just can't even hardly move. You're just so tired. You're so tired. And she helps you thread that one arm out of the bag, of the strap of the bag. Then she starts sliding the bag down the other arm. And you're just bone weary. You're just so tired. And she takes this bag from you and sets it down on the ground next to your feet. And she turns you around. And she pulls you in. And she holds you tight. She holds you tight and allows you to mourn, allows you to grieve, allows you to pour out all of your sorrow, all of your woes, all of that burden, all of it, all the pain, all the blame, all the shame. She allows you to pour all of that unto her. Give this unto me, my child, she says. Allow me to take this for you. It was never yours to carry. It was never yours to carry. You must enter this new phase as a new person in a new way. Separate from the past. Yes, the past has helped mold us and shape us and will always slightly be a part of us. It has been our stepping stone to where we are now. But it is not who we are. It is from where we came from, but is not where we're going. So we cannot keep carrying it with us, or we shall keep returning. We must lay these down. We must lay these burdens down. Allow the Cailleach to wrap her arms around you and take a weep into her shoulder, into her hair, into her cloak. Allow your tears just to disappear within her cloak and be absorbed by her. Allow all of that sorrow and grief and pain, and blame and shame, all of it just drown her in all of that. Allow her to take that for you. We have to be born again. We have to be able to walk into this next part of our journeys, into this next path. into the next passage. It's as if they're showing these two mountains so close together. And I know you've seen this probably in a movie or show or something, to be able to picture it in your mind's eye. Into this, we cannot carry this bag into the passage, through the passage that we must go through for this next part of our journey, for this next part of this next phase, because it won't fit. It won't fit through the passage. It won't fit. We must go alone. We must walk alone through this next into this next passage, into this next phase. We must walk alone without carrying our past with us. We must walk alone. And sometimes we have a tendency to, as the old woman sewing the quilt together with the old rags and the old shirts and the old things worn, then she uses those to warm her bones at night. We have the tendency to do that with, these are the things that I know. I know that they hurt me, and I know that they were no good to me, and I know this person was not the best for me, and I know this habit is not the best for me, and I know these thoughts are not the best for me, but I keep returning back to the known, and I keep returning back to the known, and I keep returning back to the known, because they are a comfort zone. I don't know what's on the other side of that passage, and I don't know. I'm scared to walk it through alone. I'm scared to walk through without any of these old quote unquote friends of mine that have been I have intertwined within my being, a part of me, even though they have me so hunched and bent over, even though they cause me physical pain. They are who I keep returning back to and to again, because I know them. Because I know them. Because I know them. But you cannot carry these things through the passage. They will not fit. They must not come. They cannot come. So you have the choice to make today, in this moment. Do you stay in the past? Do you stay hunched over? Do you stay in pain? Do you stay gripping onto what is known? Or do you walk through the passage? Do you walk through the crevice, the crack in the mountains, not knowing what's on the other side, but knowing it is calling your name? Knowing that is where you're meant to be. But you must do it alone. You must not carry all of this with you. You cannot take that bag with you, your bag of burdens. You must not take all of this your past self with you. You must go as your new self, your new self, newly awakened, fresh, reborn self. Knowing that you are not what has happened to you. You are not what ails you. You are not your pain. You are not your sickness. You are not your all of your autoimmune or all the different things that is happening. That is not who you are. That is something that has happened to you, that we choose to carry with us, as we choose to make it a part of us. We claim it as our own. We're claiming it as our own. We're claiming it as a part of who we are. And we must detach that. It is like when we claim these things, our ailments, our pain, our grief, our blame, our shame, they become like parasites. And they attach like these little tentacles of, yes, And they attach themselves to us, and they grow and they grow and they grow like fungus on our skins, on our beings, and become attached, and more of who it spreads and becomes more and more of who we are. Once we claim that illness, that pain, that blame, that shame, that whatever happened to us, whatever happened to our loved one, whatever we did, the blame and shame in that what we've done in the past, the hurts that we've caused, whenever we claim that as who we are, and instead of something that we did, but claim it as something of who we are, any of these things as who we are, it attaches, and every time we claim that, it spreads and becomes more and more a part of who we are. And it's going to be harder for us to it's like the the things on the side of the boat that just kind of spread, and the scaly things, and you got to scrape it off and scrape it off and scrape it off and scrape it off and scrape the barnacles on the boat, and how the barnacles just spread and spread and spread and spread and spread. And it's harder to get off. The more there are, it takes longer to get off, right? So, but we got to start somewhere, right? So why not start right this second? I refuse to claim XYZ as being a part of me. I refuse to claim it. I refuse to claim it. It is not me. It is not mine. Maybe you have pain in your knee or your leg or your ankle, whatever. This is a pain that is happening to you. Do not claim it as part of you. This is me, because then it's going to attach and stay. This is me, so this is going to be walking with me as the days forever and on end. We have these choices to make. Do we want to be the person that day in and day out we claim these pains as part of who we are? Do we want to be that person? Do we want to be that person that cannot move further in life anymore because this is who I am? I'm over here claiming all of these things as part of me. All these burdens that weigh me down, I'm claiming them, and I'm claiming all the things that have happened to my children or my parents or my friends, my neighbors, whatever it is. I'm claiming it. I'm carrying the weight and the burden of that. So I'm just going to sit over here in my rocker and hunched over, and I cannot go any further from here because I'm claiming it all. Or am I going to pack all that into the backpack, the pack on my back, and allow the Cailleach to take those from me? Am I going to allow her to wrap her arms and her cloak around me and keep me warm and safe while I grieve all of these losses, the grief that I have been carrying for years? Have you been carrying grief? Grief of a loved one, or grief of something that you have lost, or the grief of the life you thought you should have been able to live, and yet something happened, a twist of fate that made it to where you didn't get the life that you thought you were worthy of or deserved or thought you were going to live. And so you've been stuck living this other life. And you always thought you should have had that life. Do you want to just stay living in that place of grief, mourning, and sorrow of the life you could have had? Or do you want to find out what life is waiting for you? Put it in the backpack. Allow the Cailleach to take that. Allow her to wrap her arms and cloak around you. Grieve. Let it all out. Free yourself of these burdens. Let them fall away like the dead limbs of the tree. And walk with me through the crevice of the mountains that we have to go through, like single file, no baggage allowed. That's the only way through. Baggage free. she's like, leave that baggage with me. Leave the baggage with me. Let me take your pain. Let me take your sorrow. Let me take your guilt, your blame, your shame. Let me carry that for you. Let me hold it here safe. Lay it down by your feet, by the fire, and she will sit there by the fire with your little baggage of sorrows. Let her sit there with them while you go and explore the new life that is waiting for you. Free of yesterdays, of all the past pains. Free from all that grief and the blame, all of it. And whenever I say blame, whenever we say blame, we don't mean just blame, self-blame. That's part of it. There's two sides to that coin. It's all the blame that you've laid on yourself for where you are, for the things you've done, for the people you hurt, the things you've said. And these are the blame, the side of that coin has been adding up all the years, all the things that you've said that you're like, why do I keep putting my foot in my mouth? I didn't mean that like that. And I know they took it like that. And half the time they didn't. It's just our brains are putting that on ourselves whenever we don't even deserve that. But we add that to the bag. There's some more blame. I'm going to keep blaming myself for all these different ways in which I screw up every single day. I'm going to keep blaming myself every single day for all the stupid things I do. All the ways I've hurt people in ways that I didn't mean to. All the things I've said. All the things I didn't say. All the things that I went to or didn't go to. And then you blame because you feel guilty about that because you didn't make it to this or you didn't make it to that. We're going to put all of that in that blame. And then you have the other blame side, blaming everybody else for everything. If it wasn't for them, maybe it was an event, if it wasn't for that, let's blame it all. Blame it all on this person, blame it all on that person, blame it all on life itself, blame it all on fate, blame it all on luck, blame it all, 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 blame it all. I'm not going to take responsibility for that because that was the tree fell. Let's blame it all. It was fate. It was luck. It was this. It was that. If it was that bastard over there, it was this, whatever here. Blame, 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 blame. And then we carry all of that heavy like rocks, like stones. We carry that. We carry it all so heavy. So heavy we trip and we fall. Over and over and over again, we keep tripping over our own feet because we are so weighted down with all this blame. And then all the shame from carrying all the blame. And then all the pain for all the tripping and falling from all the blame and the shame. We've got to put an end to the cycle. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. It's a cycle, a never-ending cycle that we keep. It's like they're showing like how like Bambi on the ice, how she can't get that traction. She just keeps going and going, slipping and sliding and slipping and sliding. She's not getting any traction because she's not used to the weight of her body on her little legs. That's what it feels like with this. We just can't get any traction. We're just not going any further because we have too much weight. We have to leave it with the Cailleach. We have to just decide here and now, I'm going to mourn this, I'm going to grieve this, and I'm going to leave this. I'm going to mourn this, I'm going to grieve this, then I'm going to leave this. I'm going to mourn this, I'm going to grieve this, and I'm going to leave this. I'm going to leave this, I'm going to leave this, I'm going to leave this. I'm going to strip away the years, the layers, the blame, the shame game. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to be blaming everybody else. I'm not going to be blaming luck. I'm not going to be blaming fate. I'm not going to be blaming myself for every stupid thing I say. Because guess what? We're human. We're all human. The people that have screwed us up, screwed us over, all of the different ways. The other people that, like even the people that we love that just happen to say the wrong thing to us. Just like we happen to say the wrong thing to somebody else. We're all human. We're all human. We all say stupid things. Just as you ruminate over the things you say, maybe that person ruminates over the things that they say, and they totally didn't mean it in that way. And yet we carry that. We carry that hurt that they said when they didn't even mean to say it in that way. And then they're carrying that blame. You're carrying that blame. It's time we stopped. We have to let it go. We cannot carry it any further. Unless we decide we're just going to be here. We're going to just be here. We're not going to go any further. The choice is yours. Do I stay or do I go? So we have to pour it all out. Pour it all out. How do you choose to pour this out is up to you. You can journal about, allow it to pour out of you in automatic writing. Ask for guidance. Please help me just to pour out all these different ways in which I'm carrying this bag of burdens. Please just help me release this. Please help me to unattach all these different things that I've claimed to be a part of me that is not an intricate part of me, that I deserve better. I deserve to be free. I deserve to be free. I deserve to be free. You are worthy of living and moving on to this next phase of your life. You are worthy of moving on and moving into this next phase of your life. Say it loud, say it proud, say it with me. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy of moving on to this next phase of my life. I am worthy of moving on to this next phase of my life. It is so important that you hear that we hear that. We need to hear that. We are worthy of moving on to this next phase of our lives, free of anything and everything from our past that has been holding us back. We have to feel that. We have to know that. We cannot move forward until we know that, until we are free of that. We have to know it. We have to feel it. We are worthy of moving on to this next phase of our life, free from anything and everything from our past that has been holding us back. You can also take a cleansing bath, soak in the tub. Allow yourself just make it a full-on ritual. Pour in the bath salts, maybe some flower petals, rose petals, some herbs, all the different things. Don't clog your pipes. Light some candles, and just as you sink into the bathtub, do it with intention of, all right, this is it. We are cutting the cords from our past. We are allowing this water to absorb everything that no longer serves me, all of this past grief, pain, shame, blame, all the things. We are letting it go. We are letting it go, and allow yourself to feel all of that. Feel it, cry it, scream it, whatever it needs to be for you. Allow yourself to feel it. There will be mourning and grieving involved in it. You've carried this blame and shame for a while. It feels like it's kind of like getting a mole taken off of your face. You still kind of oh, I was so used to seeing it. It's weird to see myself without this giant mole on my face. It had become a part of who I am, even though it's like it started to define you. So once you got it removed, it's like you got to get used to this new you. So allow yourself to grieve, to be able to let go. The severing of the past. The severing of the past. You can use candle magic with the tying of the strings. You can Google on YouTube. You could search on YouTube about cord cutting with the strings, helping you to, and the candles helping you to release and let go of the past. In that way, you can meditate. You can go walk in nature. And just know that it may take a little bit of time here. Showing up. Let's let it go. Let's let this go. Help me to let this go. Help me to let this go. Help me to move forward, to be able to go down this next passage into this next phase of life free from my past, free of carrying these burdens, free from everything that I thought was me and yet was not me. Help me to cleanse, go through this cleansing of all these parts that I've claimed as mine that are not mine. All this hurt, all the blame and shame and pain. Help me to detach it from my being. I no longer wish to carry it. I no longer wish to carry it. I no longer wish to carry it. I will no longer carry it from here. I will no longer carry. I will no longer carry this pain. I will no longer carry this blame. I will no longer carry this shame. I am ready to move on. I am ready to move on. I am ready to move on. I am ready to walk this passage all fresh and new and alone into the next phase of my life. And when I say alone, I don't mean you have to leave your whole family. I just mean alone minus this baggage. Because it's a weight. It's like carrying around a weighted blanket with you, and whenever we strip that away, we feel all raw. It's like it's become, carrying this around has become your armor. I am my poverty, I am my pain, I am my blame, I am my shame, I am my anger. We're going to strip away all of those identities until we get down to the divinity. We must strip away the false identities until we get down to the divinity. And that's when we can fit through the passage into the new beginning. Amen, and so it is. Thank you. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Amazing. I really needed that. Did you really need that? I needed that. Thank you so much. Amen, and so it is. Much love.